This is a really easy longsword technique to land that gets the sword moving out of the way for us and exposes under their arms, which we'll be doing a rising cut to. The concept is pretty simple. Feint their sword up high to get them to expose the bottom of their hands, and then throw a rising cut to their hands. A lot of times they'll also pull their hands down after they've been feinted high, bringing their hands closer to our sword.
There's several ways you can do this technique, but we'll start with the left foot forward one first. You'll feint high so they move their sword up to parry, which will expose the bottom of their hands. You will then mutate into a rising false edge cut to their hands, using your backhand as the lever for this movement. If the opponent retreats, just follow them up with your passing step, gaining range on them. A lot of times when the opponent retreats, their body will get out the way, but their hands will replace the range that their body was in, making the hands a perfectly good target, especially since we've exposed them with the feint. You can do this technique with right foot forward as well, following the same concept where just stepping or lunging if you need to as they retreat. Some things to note with this technique is you want to use your backhand as the lever for your cut. Your front hand is just the pivot point. Some things to note on the passing step version is you usually don't engage in that passing step unless they stepped. It's dangerous to do the passing step if they're standing still, because then they can just hit you in tempo. Versus if they take their retreat and then you take the passing step, they're going to have a harder time catching you in tempo, making the pass safer.